You're on.
Hey everyone, it's Will Regan here in the Sportsblimp.
A week of sports in a minute.
Hi everybody, Eric Rathman along with Sportsblimp Broadcasting's Will Regan up in the air.
This pregame wrap is brought to you by the Women's Auxiliary of Laredo, Texas, reminding people that the annual Tamale Cook-Off is this month. All sales and proceeds go to the Laredo Children's Junior Skydivers Association. Remember to bring your appetite and an extra pair of pants.
Let's talk about Squatball and the Boise Bashers. Now, what do you think about their new uniforms, Will?
Yeah, uniforms. You mean the inflatable donuts around their waist? Look, I know the commissioner wants to make this sport safer. Adding new rules is one thing, but more rubber is another. This isn't a child's birthday party. This is squatball. They've already taken away hitting between the legs, which is why half the country tunes in the first place. They're making a eunuch of a great sport.
But imagine this now. You're out there squatting on the ball, and 5 guys slamming into you at the same time, trying to knock you off. You don't want a little more protection?
Look, this sport is based on an ancient Polynesian rite of manhood, okay? And there's honor in putting your body on the line every week. That's why we watch. I'm not going to watch this great sport become a physical challenge on Double Dare.
On what?
Double Dare. You know, that kids show on Nickelodeon back in the day. Anyone?
It's no.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Go check it out. It's on YouTube. They look like the Michelin men out there.
Well, they are...
They're embarrassing. You saw the game.
Well, I did, watching from my supersized sofa from our friends at Lakeside Almost Free Furniture. They're one of our loyal sponsors who remind you, if you're going to squat in the living room, do it on an almost free furniture. But I did watch the game, and I know what happened. They laughed the team right off the field, am I right?
Basically, it's the end of a sport, and it's the end of men.
I want to tell you about my exclusive interview with Basher team owner Andrew Burnbridge.
You talk about the new uniforms?
He did not...
Really?
No. He wanted to talk about players' salaries. He was very insistent about this.
Well, since he owns the team in our network, I suppose we've got to hear him out.
So get this. He says the plan will allow the team to raise player salaries and increase fan loyalty at the same time.
Oh, come on. We tried this last year. Squatball players are not babysitters.
No.
The daycare idea was a huge disaster.
No, it's not run by players. What Burnbridge is proposing is that the players should be paid directly by the fans.
How would that work?
Well, he's suggesting they pass the hat at halftime. So the ushers pass the hat, or in this case, a helmet with the logo on it.
Okay, so picture this, sports fans. The ushers pass this helmet around, and as soon as it gets more than $5 cash in it, some fan simply pockets it. You think it would actually get back to the money changers in the office? Come on.
You got a point.
So listen, so I'm there with a 20, and I'm going to ask the usher if he can break it down so I can put in a 5 spot. What about just put another $12 onto the price of beer?
That would bring the price of beer to maybe $48.
That's a sobering number.
It is.
Sorry, I had to say that.
In pleading his case, Burnbridge points out that the team ownership, they pay for, honor snacks in the locker room, bus transportation to away games, and all that big overhead stuff.
Hey, is Mr. Burnbridge going to be part of the halftime show on opening night again this year?
I got to say this guy is a good sport, and you've got to say he's a good sport too.
He's a good sport.
Last year, he flew with that precision parachuting team from the East Beloit Senior Center.
Yeah, and by the way, why is parachuting... Everyone's doing extreme sports these days. I had an octogenarian stuck on my roof last year. Whose idea was it to send that guy out of a plane? Not his.
Anyway, Bainbridge was supposed to come down in the arms of one of the lovely-to-look-at cheerleaders.
Yeah, but didn't he come down in the parking lot on a tailgater's barbecue grill?
And the Remley family were thrilled until Burnbridge sued them.
And I always say this to tailgaters. If you're cooking above the legal temperature for a propane barbecue grill, you are asking for a lawsuit.
We want to welcome right now Edith Piloff to our staff of sports reporters. Edith is going to give us some sports insights from the team locker rooms. Let's go to Edith right now. She's in the Basher locker room. Edith.
Eric, this is a team in transition. That is to say, they're not here because the game was over several hours ago. They're all likely at home trying to get over another humiliating loss.
Edith, so the team is not in the locker room right now. Can I ask, who is that singing?
That's Carl Bouvier, the stadium maintenance man. He's taking a shower. Let me get his reaction to this upset loss.
Edith, can you let Carl shower solo?
Here's an idea, Eric. Let's schedule these locker room reports right after the game.
Excellent idea. Let's get in this plug now for Dr. Brett's Family Counseling Clinic.
Dr. Brett Meshberger is a licensed driver and family counselor in the greater Beloit area. If you have a sports phobia that's preventing you from achieving your athletic dreams, can't compete in a marathon, a half marathon, a 10K, can't walk around the block, it may be your head. See Dr. Brett Meshberger through hypnosis and fright training. He'll have you running for your life. Call him today at 1-800-DR-B. 10% discount with your MTA bus pass.
Now it's time for Keys to the Game with Eric Ratlin and Will Regan.
Thank you, Johnny. The Keys to the Game are brought to you, or is brought to you, by Soapy the Clown Drive-Thru Car Wash on Madison Boulevard, Northeast in downtown Beloit, where every weekend is a happy birthday weekend. Is your little one having a birthday? Take him to Soapy the Clown Drive-Thru Car Wash, and he can ride through the wash with Soapy the Clown himself. They can share a happy birthday Twinkie while Soapy makes him a balloon figure of his favorite superhero. Maybe Silver Claw, Hawkwoman 2, or Silver Hawkwoman the Third.
I think it's fun when Soapy rolls down the window and crawls out during the sud cycle. Don't you?
I do too. And a lot of people enjoy that. And remember, this weekend, the first 50 kids get to keep the Twinkie.
And now, the keys to the game. Figure 8 bicycle racing. It'll be the Stretchy Pants against Team Bicyclette de Tir.
I don't think there's any doubt, Eric. If the Stretchy Pants expect to bring home the trophy, they're going to have to defeat an opponent, Team Bicyclette de Tir, who have never lost a figure 8 race.
Well, except that once.
Yes, except when team captain Claude Van Ept accidentally tipped over a bottle of his cologne in the team dorm, and they all were rendered unconscious for several hours. Yeah, there's that.
Wicked stuff. But let's look at the Stretchy Pants strategy. They're going to ride side saddle through the intersect this time.
The idea here is to leap from their bikes just before any collision, hopping onto a team member's bike, kind of switching bikes and avoiding any impact.
The bikes just sort of fly through the figure 8 intersection on their own. It's going to be something to see if they can pull it off.
Then another team member hops onto the bike right after the intersection.
The bike never stops rolling, and if the bikes do collide, well, then I guess nobody gets hurt.
Is that legal?
I want to mention that Brody DeGasse will be racing, fully recovered from last week's terrible pileup at the intersection. He's still got that spoke in his ear. They say there's no way they can take it out and still have him remember his name.
Wow. I think I have got problems.
Next time from the Sportsblimp, we'll be taking position over Lance LeCramp Memorial Field.
Our color analyst and man on the ground, eye, ear, nose, and throat specialist, Hiram Grundig, will be filling us in on the action and the injuries from trackside.
It's all happening next time on the Sportsblimp, All Sports Network. Sportsblimp is produced and distributed with a grant from the Goodyear Dirigible Company in Bucyrus, Ohio. Many of America's other favorite sports are played in the shadow of the Sportsblimp.